Alright, here's some information about using support in your body paragraphs. Alright, so your body paragraph should have the important and specific information for your essay. You are using it to prove an individual point, which together prove your overall claim about your topic. So you should be getting into the details. You start off with a topic sentence, it organizes the paragraph, introduces the topic, transitions from the last idea, and ties it to your overall thesis. You should have at least 2 supporting points, like specific details for each body paragraph, and then you can have other facts and other examples and details for each of those 2 overall points. You can have more than that, that's kind of a minimum. So if you want to cite things from other sources, you should be citing something that the way the author phrased it is better than you could have. So therefore, you shouldn't cite facts, because you can write facts in your own words and then just say what the source is, but a quote shows that the way that the author said it is important. The way that the author said it is important. And then you cite that correctly. So it's good to introduce your evidence, which could be from another source or from your own head. You give it, so you give the fact, the example, the quote, and then you analyze and explain. So let me add that in here, an explanation. So you explain how this is kind of proving your overall point, or why you included it. So you must always explain why your facts are important. Okay. So let's look at some of my links. So we talked about a topic sentence, explain it. You should introduce your facts. So if you have an article that you want to talk about, you can introduce the author, introduce where the article came from. Use the evidence, and then you unpack and explain it. So what did that quote mean? What did that fact mean? How does it help kind of prove your point? Alright, so there's a sample body paragraph with the sentences labeled. Some other things you can do. You can provide analysis, you can transition, you can use quotes, paraphrase, facts, statistics, descriptions. You can use research, and here's information about how to, use statistics and stuff like that, quotations. And then this final one that I linked is how to structure it. Start with a general statement about the point, and then you devote the entire paragraph to more specifically supporting that statement, back it up, points, things that you should remember. Use similar phrases or the jargon that you're using should kind of continue. So if your point of your whole essay is about what it means to be a successful violinist, then your topic sentence of your first body paragraph should keep tying it back to how having a salary makes you successful, or how knowing the training makes you successful. That's helpful. Alright, and you can read through that. So, I have an example essay here. It's hard to isolate just kind of paragraphs, but you look at her thesis. Film editors achieve success in the industry because of their responsibilities, salary, and technology. So this first body paragraph should be about responsibilities. She has a general statement. In order to make a film or video great, film editors must take their many responsibilities, such as creating smooth transitions, seriously. Alright, so the rest of it should be the support. It's how film editors take their responsibilities seriously. So it talks about assembling raw footage, which is what they do. They perform tasks such as synchronizing audio, trimming footage, special effects. They receive an outline of the script. It takes a lot of time because they include angles, lighting, sound, plot. It has to be in sync, has to be pleasing. So that's all from this writer's own head so far, all that support about how film editors take their responsibilities seriously. So now we have another source. So she introduced it according to a film researcher. So she's a film researcher. that gives her name, Gemma Halder. And it's not a quote, but this idea is from that person. Film editing. Sometimes they write voiceovers. They explain when, and then we end our paragraph with why. Understanding the responsibilities of a good film editor is important because it makes the perfect film for viewers. Okay, it goes back to the viewers. Alright, so there was one example. You can look at other examples. The next body paragraph has a bunch of facts just by looking at it. We have numbers, we have dates, we have percentages. There's an in-text citation, there's another in-text citation. So this is less from the top of her own head, but it still starts with the theme of the paragraph, and then we transition into these ideas and link them and explain why they matter, and in the end, why the whole topic is important. Alright, so hopefully that helps you out. You can look at some more information. Otherwise, good luck writing good support.